How do we accept pain and let it go?
Pain is part of life. We have this physical form that can get hurt, and we have the hormones that produce these emotions. And so if we see the world around us as a beautiful learning curve, a place where our soul and our body are working together in harmony to teach us beautiful lessons, to advance our understandings, our knowing, our peace and our joy, then we can see all of those clues as helpful. And so some of the clues the world will give us feel like pain, physical pain, emotional pain. We can see them as a communication device, but we don't have to accept them as permanent, as unchangeable. We can pay attention and ask the universe, ask this process, what are you trying to tell me here? What are you teaching me? Like the most basic example, the pain of getting too near a fire. We are being told move away from that danger zone. The emotional pain of anger. I just recently heard this a few days ago. I hadn't thought of it quite that way. Anger is often a sign of powerlessness. It's a signal to us that our boundaries have been violated and we are feeling powerless. And that defensive physical response of anger is to help raise up within us this strong sense of defensiveness so that we can have that power to really defend ourselves strongly and protect ourselves. In that same way, we can have a very strong pain when relationships are being broken, when loved ones are violating our emotional boundaries, when we're feeling unsafe in close relationships, when people aren't treating us with respect. These are all emotionally painful because they are a signal that something is wrong. Something needs to change.
How do we know what exactly needs to be changed?
You might get tired of me saying this, but it's a process. If we reframe how we see our life, as if we're on a mountaintop looking down on the earth, and we see our whole life, and we see all time and the whole process. And in that seeing, we gain perspective. We see the gift of this whole experience. We see, why are we doing this? We ask, who are we really? What is the point of this pain? And in the asking of those questions, which often we ask once we're in deep pain, when we are in deep repeated pain, when it becomes so much that we feel absolutely overwhelmed, we've tried everything we could try, and we're almost like in a giving up energy. There is a huge gift in the giving up energy, in the feeling like you're at the end of your rope, you've tried it all. In that tearful, pain-filled, hopeless moment, we are opening to our true selves. We will keep repeating those patterns, those lessons over and over again until we gain that greatest gift. That gift is so precious that the universe is going to gift us with experiences that will eventually bring in that deep learning. And that is the solution, because when we really know our true selves, therein lies the answer to our deepest question. Who are we really actually answers the question of, why is this happening? Why am I feeling the pain? In my heart, I want to say to you, you are a being of light. You are love personified. When we open up to the truth of our loving, glorious heart, nothing can hurt us.
So how do we understand the lesson? How do we get to know the lesson so that the pattern stops repeating?
Part of it is patience, because sometimes it's not a sudden big learning. Sometimes it is a small incremental steps. The main thing we need to work out is, what are the gifts? And a clue, they're usually spiritual gifts. What is the virtue? What is the name of God that we're meant to be exemplifying in this situation? A key learning usually is, I am absolutely loved by God. Allah is always with me. I am safe and protected, no matter what. That's really usually the foundation of all the learnings. How can I really feel that I am perfect exactly as I am? I am in process. I am this beautiful flower that is blossoming into the fullness of its being, and every stage of that blossoming is gorgeous. I am love.
So if we do understand that concept but still have that pain, how do we get rid of that pain? Or how do we let go of this pain, to be better said?
Remember that we are on a journey of deepening our relationship with God, with Allah, with the Creator. That is actually at the center, the whole reason for our existence. And through that communion with our beloved, that feeling that we are absolutely embraced in this love, we realize that we are actually one with all of creation, with all humanity. And in that place of love, then we really know everything that we're experiencing has some form of learning. It's for our own good. So take that pain and show it to Allah. Ask, what am I meant to be learning? And the Creator helps you. You meditate, you pray, you have some mindfulness practice. You go somewhere that you feel really at peace, able to have some peacefulness, really connect with your inner intuition, the truth of God within you, and ask those questions. And even maybe now you just have one little answer that seems to come to you out of the blue. Trust that that is guidance from your best friend, God, Allah, the Creator, and hold it to your heart and say, thank you for that lesson. Here, I gift you this pain because God loves us, that He wants to take away our pain. I give you back this pain, this pattern, this repeated lesson. Thank you for giving it to me and giving me this gift in its place. And you could do a visual visualization on doing it. You could get a beautiful little box and write on a piece of paper and put it in that little box. Whatever symbolism helps you really feel like, aha, I've got it. I had learned this lesson completely. Now, our body may not quickly get that answer, because remember, our body has all these instincts for survival. And so our conscious mind, maybe even our subconscious mind, really might believe it. Maybe we've been in such a prayerful, deep meditative state that deep down we've really let go of this old repeating pattern of, for example, I'm not good enough, I deserve pain. Now it's like, I am good enough, God loves me, I don't need the pain to teach me that anymore. But our body may have a repeating pattern of stress. So it might be useful to do some mindfulness exercises where you're training your body to calm. The reason I keep going like this is, one quick one is you could just say, God is with me, Allah is with me, I am safe, and take a few deep breaths. And this hand being on some part of your body is reminding you. And then the next time you feel pain, emotional pain, you bring your hand on your heart, close your eyes if you're able to, or just take a few deep breaths and remind yourself. Give yourself a little mantra maybe that you could say in your head. I am loved, I am safe.